So iShowSpeed has been in Nigeria for the past 3 to 4 days, and it's not just about being here, it's about what has been happening around him. You know, how he has been pulling crowd. In fact, I respect that guy because he didn't just pull crowd only in Nigeria, he pulled also the president of, was it Kenya? But there's a particular president that welcomed him actually, but we don't play here like that though. Our president is too busy, Nigerians are too busy. But then something happened, around the streamers in Nigeria, people like Katefe, people like Peller especially. My main reason here is actually because of Peller, and I must first of all give Peller his credits. Peller has been hardworking differently, from what I used to know him with, before, but I think he's trying to play more serious more than he used to. And I think it started happening recently. But I think Peller needs more strategy, more structure. Because what happened in Nigeria, I saw him relentlessly trying to get iShowSpeed talking to him. And from my observations, iShowSpeed already know him because I saw how he was trying to avoid him. But people think that avoidance was from a place of pride. Mm-mm. We mustn't always be emotional with the people we like so much. It's always very immature. So for understand the reason why the young man has been touring Africa, he hasn't really been touring Africa to meet streamers. He has been touring Africa for a particular reason. And it happened that in Nigeria was his landmark of subscribers where he hit 50 million subscribers. You think that kind of person is somebody that wants to be coming around to stream and shout? No. Some people saw what Peller did, like following him up and down. Even I saw when Peller followed him with a horse. Do you know why many people felt that was embarrassing? I give it to Peller. That's a young man who is very determined to at least, getting more collaborations. I don't see anything embarrassing in that. I mean, it's a guy that's really working hard. That's really hard working for him. But, there's something that is actually lacking from everything that Peller did, and that is why I'm here. That very thing that is lacking is self-confidence. And this is why I've been mentioning Peller, I've been calling Peller out for the past 2 years. Bro, you have everything, but you lack structure. I mean, I kept telling him, and that structure needs to start from him, then it reflects on his management, then everything makes sense. And that is the reason why Peller didn't know his worth, and that is the reason why he went to approach him like a nobody when he was actually somebody. Speed is a high-energy brand. Speed does not look for people who want just clout. He looks for people that will give him moments. Are you not paying attention to how he picked this guy? This very guy that many people don't even know much in Nigeria. But of all the people that Speedy could spend quality time with, it was him. That is because he matches the kind of thing he wants. And the young man actually proved that he's the kind of person Speedy wants, because at the end of the day, Speedy recognized him as the strongest in Nigeria. Now, if we must analyze why he avoided Peller, it's very simple. Speed knows Peller already, like I said. In fact, Speedy knows every streamer in Nigeria, even Katefe. And that is the reason why he avoids them the more. He knows how the Nigerian online energy works, and that's the problem. The energy is different here. So he must be very sure of what the energy is bringing. He's not like he's avoiding. He's somehow scared too. But he's not scared of the Nigerian or the African. I mean, he's actually scared of what he's actually seeing on people's live stream in Nigeria. But that's not the reason why he's moving with so much bouncers and, such security protocols. I mean, he's a world streamer. So now ask yourself, why would he allow himself enter the middle of people whose brand is too predictable, too chaotic, too desperate, like anything for content, anything for people to be, viewing us? It doesn't mean those people are actually evil. It doesn't mean that Katefe and, Peller and all the rest are actually evil. But it means that Speed's kind of movement, Speed's kind of streaming doesn't really match. There's a misalignment of streaming values with Speed, Katefe and Peller, and which somehow means that they are liabilities to him. And I'll say this is my full shares. Peller's biggest problem is not lack of content, it's lack of rebrand. I've been saying this since 2024, and it's somehow showing right now. But Speedy coming to Nigeria is one of the prices he has to pay, for not rebranding himself to the point that his value has increased. There's a difference between reach, audience, and domination. People know you for a particular thing, not for a scattered reason. All Peller needs is to change his method, because at some point, if you don't evolve, you'll start looking like someone who doesn't believe in himself again. Instead of Peller to bring something new, he started copying almost same madness format of Katefe. So why would he enter the same streaming industry that has so many multiple things you need to do and still want to be a clone? It makes no sense, bro. Be different in your space. When I see people saying that iShowSpeed is jealous, iShowSpeed is, hey God, Nigerian sees it. Somebody that hits 50 million subs, you know what? You take Peller and Katefe to reach 50 million subs. It might not really be about him. It might be about his management and all that. Like I tell you, big brands go with management. If you don't have a structured management, people will not listen to you that much. What Peller and many other people should understand is that you don't meet global, force or people who have such high impact with desperation. You meet them with structure. So let me say it clearly, Peller is popular, Peller is talented, but popularity without evolution will definitely embarrass you one day. And if you don't upgrade your identity, one day you meet your biggest opportunity and you won't look like somebody that deserves it.